I almost fell. Yeah, we are. I almost fell into the fort just now.
Oh, it's a laugh a minute, isn't it?
It was hilarious.
That was so funny.
Actually, my stomach muscles hurt from all the laughter.
Too much laughter. Yeah.
Nice. Hi guys, how'd you like it? Good, great. We got a heart and a thumb. We have been discussing on the sidelines here, on the edge of our fort. By the way, you can see the fort has really been largely demolished since you guys last caught a glimpse of it. The whole pasta explosion in the fort, I think, set things off.
Well, it was calm when we left you, but it actually got quite heated after
That's
our live
exactly
stream.
Right. That first live stream we did, you could tell it was sort of a lot of just placid domestic activity. Kids were wrapped.
That was before the flamethrower came out.
So things fell apart from there. The children are now sleeping, which is exciting. Hi there. So what did you guys think of Loot?
Yeah, we'll see if they... Now, I actually posted on my Twitter feed that Andy's house was actually the real Supernatural, which was true. And then Misha and I were watching again and realizing, man, that's a nutty movie. Who would make a movie like that?
Well, we had a lot of conversations while you were filming where you were like, I don't know if this is going to work. It's all a Hail Mary. I'm just shooting and hoping that a story somehow magically unfolds. And a story did magically unfold. I mean, that was just an incredible confluence of things came together to create a narrative. I mean, it almost felt like a scripted drama because so many of the elements came together so perfectly, and they so easily could have not. But you just kept going, and like it was a true act of faith. And there are other things. There were other things that could have gone into that movie that were even more amazing. But you had to only make it an hour and a half.
Oh, you mean from the footage?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
There were some incredible things that were just like, I cannot believe I'm seeing this.
Yeah. That was a hellish editing experience.
Yeah, it was. I remember your suffering well.
Because that was fun for you. Wasn't it?
It was great. So we've been discussing, and we had some comments of people saying that they were unable to watch it from overseas and blah, blah, blah. So we're going to try to fix that in the next few days and get as many people who can to watch it before we announce how this real world treasure hunt is going to unfold. So there are clues embedded within the movie, but we will also we will ask you some questions probably the end of this coming week. Actually, we might as well do it after Thanksgiving because nobody's going to be paying
in between
attention.
Thanksgiving and Christmas.
So we'll do it soon in the next couple of weeks, and we will give you clues. We'll ask you questions.
We also realized
that will
it
point
couldn't
you in the
play
right direction.
internationally. Did you say that?
That's what I said.
Oh, because I was reading questions, and I also just don't generally listen when you talk.
When I'm talking, just assume that they're gems, pearls of wisdom that you need to pay attention.
Why now? After all this time, why would I begin assuming that? Why would I start to assume that now?
Watch your mouth. Somebody just said, Misha, you're my role model. See, you missed that. You turned away. You should have been.
These are the kind of gems that I would miss.
You should have been not talking and looking at the screen.
Misha, I miss you.
You do?
Love you.
Yes, the kids are down for the count. Thank you for asking. LOL. Hello.
Hey, Darius.
That's a pointless comment, Jess.
It's neutral, Jess. I mean, in all fairness, that is neutral. It's not necessarily committing either which way. Misha, help. That I didn't get to the end of that.
Things are scrolling by kind of quickly, so forgive us if we miss things.
Ever? That says Natalie. Ever?
So, if you guys liked Loot, by the way, do us a solid and tell other people to watch it. The more people, I guess, that watch it in the first little while that it's on Netflix, give it a boost up, so then it gets...
Not Netflix, but iTunes.
I meant iTunes.
iTunes.
Don't correct me. but he's right. I was misspeaking.
It was weird right there to have to do that.
That sucked.
You
Yeah.
had to try to be alpha and at the same time recognize that
Just
you.
gonna change the framing there. So it gives us gives us a little bit of a boost. It gives the movie a boost so that it shows up as a recommended movie for more people if a bunch of people watch it in the first few weeks. So if you could do that for us, that would be awesome because we want people to be able to see the movie.
It also is a reminder of the legacy of war, which increasingly we seem ready to do again. And I'm not going to bring the tenor of this conversation down, but what you're trying to pretend you're not here? Who the hell do you think I'm hugging?
I feel like now the framing is such that
Who the hell
this aggression is no
go.
longer necessary.
So you got what I was meaning, the legacy of war.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes generations. So let's not jump right in.
Yeah. There are toys.
Now, are you launching all of the TSA shorts as well?
Yeah,
Are they all available?
They're all on iTunes.
That's kind of awesome too.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of crossover between Loot and the TSA shorts.
Yeah, actually, wasn't that one of the main comments that the critics mentioned? Like that they could see that through line?
Yeah. Aggressive hugs, someone says.
Hi there. Hi there in Brazil. It was a little aggressive.
I didn't feel aggressive. It felt loving and desperate.
I hear screaming upstairs. I thought they were asleep.
Why would you think that?
That's better framing for us.
Never shoot from
a little bit
underneath.
higher angle like that is better than.
It's true.
And that looks like sort of sunken eye sockets and nostrils.
We have to, at some point, also sing the other Fox song. As a matter of fact, because we realized we had another Fox song that we used to sing to get in. What were we trying to get into? Into the fair?
We went to a carnival, and we didn't have any money. And so we went up to the ticket counter, and we said, listen, we don't have any money, but we will sing you this song if you let us in.
I'd absolutely forgotten
We
that
spent
when you told me it happened to be another Fox song.
We spent the whole night at this carnival getting fried dough, getting into the smash up derby. Every time we met another barrier where they needed tickets, we'd say we don't have tickets for this particular thing, or we don't have money to buy the fried dough, but
we can sing really badly for you.
We'll sing you this song.
It turns out if you're willing to do that, you can pretty much get in anywhere. It was like a magic wand.
So that's actually just...
Why'd we stop doing that?
That's free advice. I don't know that we have totally stopped doing that.
That's true.
So yeah, there you go.
Well, we'll have to remember that song also.
How does it go?
And then there's the more modern Fox song. What is it? Yeah, but
what does the fox say?
yeah, okay. See,
Say that.
yeah, we'll get that. We'll figure that one out.
We'll find you.
Don't worry. There's other Fox songs we can sing. Right.
Yep. What is that? So how does that song?
I love finishing like watching Loot and then talking about
How does the song go? She walks through the corn down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in the hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her and left me to die like a fox on the run. Like a fox, like a fox on the run.
Oh, yeah. Well, shit, I can't believe we even remember that thing.
We
don't really remember it.
Yeah.
We'd have to get back in.
I honestly think I also need to get tuned.
Come on, man. We're not here to self-deprecate. We're not.
That's not why we're here.
That's not where we're at. That's not what we're about. We don't self-deprecate. We don't do any deprecating. I mean,
well, I would deprecate you given the chance.
I actually don't like to deprecate in public.
Neither does Mason.
Oh God.
All right, that's enough out of
That's
that.
enough.
All right, watch. Tell people to watch Loot so that we can get it up, and the TSA shorts so that we can get a good little ranking on iTunes. We miss you all terribly. I think we're signing off, right? This sounded like that
This
sounded
time?
like I was wrapping up what I just did, right?
You did have that downward intonation that would suggest, but I like to do this when you're about to sign off. I like to do things like, "Hey, remember that time?"
Right.
Which I like
Opposite
to do that.
effect. So it's like,
But let's try something else. Let's sign
No, let's
off with
actually not.
upwards intonation as if we're going to
No, let's
continue
not.
and then
Let's
sign
not do
off.
that.
Yeah, I mean, so it's been really great.
No.
No, because that was downward. We can't do downward. Let's do upward intonation.
Nah, let's
Go
not do
try
that.
it. Yeah,
Well,
go ahead.
thank you guys so much for.
Guys, thanks for watching Loot. That touches my heart. Ugh.